Who are you?
I'm
Who are you?
I'm resident of this.
I am no. What are you? I am no. What are you?
Why are you yelling, sir?
Huh.
Why are you yelling?
Because you are not listening. Because you don't listen.
I'm
And you
listening.
have
I'm
a high-headed.
listening. I am not-
Because you are a high-headed.
I'm not. Who is?
You are continuously doing this.
What? What?
Visible-
You are
क्या?
continually doing this.
Yes,
I
sir,
know
yes.
that. I was watching the. What is
क्या
this
बोलो?
nonsense?
क्या बोलो?
What is this nonsense?
हाफिज बोलो
I'm telling you, this is not allowed. Dogs are not allowed inside. Okay?
It's allowed.
Now do it and post anywhere else.
I don't post it. I show it to the main security.
What's your name, sir?
Go ahead.
No. What is your name?
Whatever it is.
नमस्ते दोस्तों, मैं जूली हूँ।
और मेरा नाम अर्जुन है और हमारे पास एक छोटा पपी है, उसका नाम सोनू है और उसकी सोनू समोसा और उसकी एज एक्चुअली 6 मंथ्स है। एंड हम सोसाइटी में पिछले 1 साल से रह रहे हैं और सोनू हमारे पास पिछले 6 महीने से ऑफकोर्स। और पिछले 6 महीने से हम सोनू के साथ हर रोज डेली दिन में 5 बार वॉक करते हैं डाउन से, मतलब पूरे सोसाइटी के एरिया में 6 महीने से हम वॉक कर रहे हैं। लेकिन कल रात की बात है, एक जेंटलमैन हमारे साथ उनको कुछ दिक्कत होगी हमारे साथ, पता नहीं क्या दिक्कत थी, लेकिन जूली वॉक कर रही थी, मैं जूली के पीछे चार स्टेप पीछे चल रहा था, फ़ोन पे बात कर रहा था। तो मैंने कल देखा कि एक जेंटलमैन हमारी तरफ आए, जूली की तरफ आए और वो एकदम अच्छे तरीके से, मतलब एकदम लड़ाई, एकदम क्या बोलते, अच्छा नहीं बोल सकता, लेकिन एकदम वो होता ना रूडली अग्रेसिवली अप्रोच किया उन्होंने कि आप चिल्लाना, हाँ, कि आप डॉग का अंदर कैसे घुमा सकते हो, ये allowed नहीं है, dogs are not allowed inside. And then I ran towards Juli and I was like, why dogs are not allowed, sir? Like, dogs, I'm walking with my dog since last 6 months, nobody told us anything. And we actually have, like, you know, when we moved in here, we asked the guy, like, okay, dogs are allowed or not? And he said, dogs, yes, the dogs are allowed inside. So many people have the dog. And then we were like, okay, great, so we take this apartment. Then this guy, like, you know, was not listening to us, so rude and like aggressive, like, you know, he was like, you know, almost like, you know, want to do a hand-to-hand combat, like, you know, like he was so like coming to our face like this, and
Like he came really close and he was really
loud,
out of control.
yeah, really out of control. Maybe he was drunk, I don't know. And there was around us so many people, so he was basically harassing us in front of all the residents.
All people were looking, oh kya hua, kya hua.
It's called harassment.
Oh.
Yeah, so this guy, like, I don't know what was his problem, but ये तो आपने जो अभी वीडियो देखा था, ये उसकी स्टोरी है। वो आए हमारे साथ, उन्होंने बदतमीजी करी और फिर वो चले गए। हमने उसका वीडियो रिकॉर्ड कर लिया तो बोले आप भी ये क्या नॉनसेंस लगा रखा है, फलाना ढिमकाना करके वो चले गए। फिर हम ऐसे चलते रहे, हमने पूरा राउंड किया, वापस गए तो वो आया, वो सेम आदमी सिक्योरिटी गार्ड के साथ आता है और हमको बोलता है कि डॉग्स आर नॉट अलाउड। सिक्योरिटी गार्ड हमको बोलता है कि डॉग्स आर नॉट अलाउड, वी हैव दिस, लाइक, यू नो, वी मेक दिस रूल एंड बट फॉर योर इन्फॉर्मेशन, एनिमल वेलफेयर बोर्ड ऑफ इंडिया, दे हैव ऑलरेडी मेंशन्ड इन द, लाइक, यू नो, रूल्स, and it's by Supreme Court, and it's a I think government body or a court, I don't know what you say it in the exactly, like, you know, exact terms of that, but उस Animal Welfare Board of India उन्होंने बताया है कि आपके एक पपी जो है या फिर एक डॉग जो, वो आपका फैमिली मेंबर है, ही इज अ फैमिली मेंबर, सो ही कैन यूज द लिफ्ट इन द सोसाइटी, ही कैन यूज द फैसिलिटीज इन द सोसाइटी, लाइक ही कैन वॉक इन द पार्क, यू कैन नॉट बैन अ डॉग just basis of that. I know there are also some aggressive dogs, so they have already mentioned this, like, you know, dog breeds in the list, like, okay, these dogs are not allowed, and these like, you know, these dogs are not allowed, but other dogs are allowed to walk inside. So Sonu is in that category and he is allowed to, like, you know, walk inside, and you cannot ban a dog or a family member.
Like Sonu is not a Rottweiler, Pitbull,
Yeah.
or whatever. It's a Pomeranian.
Yeah.
It's a very small breed.
Yeah.
It's very friendly, and for your information, it's very well trained.
Yeah.
And we take care of anything what he's leaving behind. Like,
Yeah.
we have all the time bags with us, and I think it should be common sense. Like, if you're a dog owner, you should take the responsibility
To
for your
collect
pet,
the poop and
collect
stuff,
the
like,
poop,
if
train
you're-
it well
yeah.
so it doesn't bite anyone, it doesn't get a threat,
Yeah.
and all these categories are matching. We are not doing anything wrong. We are just walking peacefully with our dog, and that should be our right.
And then today in morning I got a call from the manager from the society, and he was calling us in, like, you know, a round table meetup and stuff. So he was telling us as well the same, like, you know, he gave us a paper and he told us, like, you know, we made these rules in 2020 because like, you know, dogs are not allowed. We have mentioned this in the rule, and like dogs
But
are
we
not
moved
allowed.
in here in 2021, and there
Yeah.
was no such a paper and no such a rule.
No such a paper. Nobody told us, and this paper cannot be true because if, see, there's a RWA, like Resident Welfare Association of the society. There's a board like this. There are like at least 10 people and something, and they are making these kind of rules. But you are not bigger than the Supreme Court.
Yes.
That's the must. Like, you know, if there is a rule that is made by the Supreme Court, there is a rule which is made by any government body or something like of India. then you cannot make a rule which is against them. You have to go like with them. So I don't understand this rule. So I told them, sir, I don't understand this rule. This rule is fake. This rule is wrong. And so
like we pay money for living here, right?
Yeah.
We live here, we are residents as anyone else here too.
Yeah.
So we all should have the right to
To-
have our family
yeah.
members with us, and we are not getting discriminated by like they're telling us we have to go out with Sonu.
Yeah.
But outside there are street dogs. It's not safe, especially for me. I have to walk 5 times a day. Sometimes I'm walking in the night when it's dark, especially now in winter. Here it's secured.
It's
Nothing
not
can
secured in
happen.
terms of street dogs, like nothing
Yes.
else. It's just, like, see, one time I took Sonu out and there were like at least 5 street dogs behind him. Like they were
Yes.
barking, so I had to grab Sonu in my arms and I had to run.
And
So
for your information,
yeah.
there was a little shepherd dog baby, like
Yeah.
just recently, and it passed away. It was a baby, it was
Yeah.
small, same size as
After
Sonu.
a few
and
days
it
he
passed
died
away.
because his neck was broken, the
Yes.
nervous system
So
or
it's
something
a
like this.
threat. Like you cannot put a small dog in that size
Yeah.
who cannot defend itself outside. Especially what I'm gonna do if there are 5 street dogs coming running towards me and want to grab Sonu when I'm
Yeah.
having him in my arms. It also my safety is dependent on that.
Yeah.
So I don't want to walk 5 times a day outside alone because Arjun cannot all the time come with me. So I mean, this is like.
So if you are a dog owner as well, you can you can show the rules to your the RWA member and stuff. And this is the rule, sir. You cannot go against the rule because the dogs are a family member. It's clearly mentioned. You can see in the screenshot or in this paper here, right in the side. Dogs are a family member, and you cannot ban them on anything. It's illegal. Illegal means it's an offense. So I don't know how can they do that. So we need to find a way to live here now. Because the thing is, the manager called us house owner and stuff. So I don't want to go into all this stuff.
I mean,
So
there is a big trouble going on
big
just
trouble
because
going,
of
yeah.
this little doggy
Yeah.
which we are walking with since 6 months, and never ever there was a problem. Like some people say, okay, doggies are allowed. Some people are saying doggies are not allowed. But
Yeah.
it was never clear
Yeah.
what is not a fact. Is there
Yeah.
any rule written? Is there something? No,
Yeah.
there was nothing.
But yesterday
like
it
this.
was too much by this gentleman. I mean,
Yes.
literally, I couldn't fight with the older gentleman because he was he was a senior citizen. So if I'm fighting back with him, the whole argument, he will win the whole argument by just saying one word that I don't know how to respect the old people.
Yes.
That's one thing they can, against the young people, they can have this one thing that you don't know how to respect the old people.
Yeah.
So that's why I was silent, and I was respecting him. I was talking to him sir, by the name of sir, because he was not telling me his name, he was not telling me his authority, but in the end the security told us he's a RWA member. So that's why it was clear that okay, he has some power in his hands, but the rule he made is wrong. So now
When his
either
behavior
we
was
should
really, there's a nicer way to tell the people
Yeah.
that dogs are not allowed. If he thinks so, that dogs are not allowed,
Yeah.
okay, then come to us, tell us nicely.
Yeah.
But don't start yelling out of nothing and,
and harass the people actually on
harass
the
the
street.
people, disrespect the people. This is not a nice way to
Yeah.
talk to people.
It affects your mental peace and stuff, where you are living. It feels like embarrassing, and it feels like a little bit awkward. And so that's the point. Now we wanted to share with you guys, and now we don't know what to do. Either we will change the house or something.
Anyway, so although this was not a normal, casual daily vlog, we still hope you enjoyed this video.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. Next day, I mean, ugly din एक normal video
Normal vlog होगा.
हाँ.
Maybe a house hunting.
हो सकता है.
हो सकता है.
तो-
So तब तक के लिए अपना ख्याल रखें और ध्यान रहे, और पूरा अपना फैमिली वालों का ध्यान रखें. और मैंने सुना है कि कोरोना वापस आ रहा है, तो उसके लिए भी ध्यान रखें. तो तब तक के लिए बाय बाय. बाय बाय.
We love
Take care.
you.
We love you.
Thought I met you at the wrong time. Then you caught me on that one.